Hi everyone, it's John. I am on today. I mentioned last week I was going to release my quiz template that I've been working on. I'm going to start just with a quick demo of what it does, and you can have an idea of how it all connects together. You can skip this bit if you've seen it in action or just want to go straight on to how to configure it and start using it. But just give you an idea of what it does and how it connects and the general user experience. I've got my developer console open here, so hopefully you can hear her. So I've been in before.
Welcome back.
So it knows that
You have 4 points. You can say start a new game to reset your score.
So
would you like an easy or a hard question?
Start a new game. So if you hadn't connected before, it comes in, and this is where it would begin.
Welcome to the distillery quiz. You get 3 points for an easy question, 5 for a hard one, and lose 1 for an incorrect or pass. Would you like an easy or hard question?
So say easy.
Okay, here is your question for 3 points. Complete this trio: Hazelburn, Longrow,
and that's that one in Campbelltown. I begins with S. Anyone remember? No. So you can say it's not Ardbeg, but you can name a distillery.
No, Ardbeg wasn't right. Try again or say pass.
Let's do this the easy way. Look at the answers. S. I know the answer there. Springbank. There we go. Yeah. So Springbank.
Go you. Springbank is what I was looking for. Your score is now 3 points. Okay, choose.
So they can go for a hard question.
Okay, here is your question for 5 points. This Speyside distillery's name translates as the Valley of the Green Grass.
And so you can say pass if you don't know. I think it's Glenmorangie.
Okay,
Glenfarclas.
You passed that one. The answer was Glenfarclas, and you've lost a point.
You can't say pass again.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand that. Do you want an easy or a hard question?
If you say easy.
Okay, here is your question for 3 points.
And say easy again.
Sorry, I didn't quite get that. Which distillery do you think this is?
She repeats the question.
The bottles of this distillery reflect the shape of their stills.
Equally, you can't say hard.
Sorry, I didn't quite get that. Which distillery do you think this
pass.
is? Okay, you passed that one. The answer was Old Poldney, and you've lost a point. Would you like an easy or a hard question?
It also does synonym changing, so...
Okay, here is your question for 3 points. This is the second most highest distillery in Scotland, being beaten by Breville Distillery.
It knows the Macallan.
The Macallan is wrong.
Think Macallan.
Guess again or say pass.
Excuse the white balance on my thing. I'm looking very red in it today. Need a few more lights. We'll probably turn one on behind me. Alexa, turn on computer light. Hasn't really helped, but lovely glow it's added to the behind the screen. So she sits there, and then when you stop or say no, or it then goes off.
Okay, I've saved your progress. You didn't do that well. The average score from 3 questions is 6 points, and you only scored 1. See you again. Goodbye.
This runs, I'll go into the code, but just to give a bit of background, it actually gets this live from Airtable. So I've got answers, an easy question, a hard question. It makes it a lot quicker for doubling up the number of questions you can do, because you end up with 1 answer and 2 separate questions. It does management of the questions, and so it keeps track of which ones it's already asked. Builds a list for every person. It uses the persistence with database, so each user comes in and can maintain their session, start a new session, logs a bit of information as they go as well, just so you can see how well people are doing on the questions generally. So it keeps track of the ones they've answered correctly and incorrectly, just so you can get an idea of their score. Yeah, that's generally it. The first thing you need to do is actually create something in Airtable. But we'll move on to that on the first one. I've gone through and I'm going to show you how to convert this into a Formula One quiz. So I've got a few questions here. Again, answer easy, hard, but we'll come back to that for those that skipped this lovely bit and just wanted to get straight into the code. That's best place to start, really. I'm gonna check, make sure everything's going. I've got a new microphone, so hopefully you can hear me better. This is probably still going to be there with my mouse. I not one for mouse pads, but the Apple's a bit noisy. Yeah, and let's come back in with the code, and I'll see you in a minute.